Hello, DMV sports fans and sports fans around these United States. Welcome to Mike Mason's Showcase Network, and you are on the DMV Sports Fan Channel. Tell me something, y'all. Are y'all ready for this Week 4 breakdown?
That's right. Break it down, baby. Break it down.
Stay out the street. All right. Look here, we got a whole lot to talk about tonight in a short amount of time. But first, before we get started, I want to introduce you to my cohorts who are also my brothers. On my right-hand side, I got D. Anthony, a.k.a. Pedro. Show him some love.
Peace and love, everybody.
Yes, sir. On my left-hand side, we got my brother Kenny. Sometimes we call him Ken. Give him something, son.
Hello.
All right. Now, look, without further ado, we're going to get into this. We're going to talk about the Week 4 post-games. And also, we're going to give you the contest results.
Come on.
Right.
Very exciting stuff here.
Yes, sir.
But look here. I want to know, out of the Week 4, and I want you guys to drop your comments. Now, look, if you're going to drop your comments, make sure you're on an iPad or on your phone.
And make sure you sign in.
And
Sign in.
Sign into your
sign
account.
into YouTube.
That's right.
So that you can interact with us.
That's
So
right.
drop your comments. Let us know what you thought about Week 4 and all the things that came out of Week 4. The wins, the losses, the drama, everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right? And also, the contest. We had two winners this week. And they gonna get, hey, these are what you call two-time winners.
That's right.
2 times.
So they gonna get suited up from the neck down this time.
Yeah.
Alright? So, without further ado, fellas, out of Week 4, with all the games that started on Thursday, Sunday night into Monday night, I want to know, what did you bring out of it? What was your sugar water? What was your Kool-Aid? And what was your sewer water? D, I'm going to start with you.
Well, first of all, Mike, I think we need a pause right here.
Pause?
Yeah, we need to pause here for a second.
Okay.
Because you and I coached a long time.
Yeah.
You and I coached a very long time. And to all the fans out there that are coaches and coached on different levels, you know, as a coach, if your heart is really in your team, if your heart is in your team, when you lose a football game or a basketball game, when you lose, period,
Yes, sir.
your mind is on your players and how you can get better. Your mind is not on going to a party, and it's sure not on no lap dance. So Urban Meyer, let me tell you something. Urban Meyer, what you did after that game and where were they at in Cincinnati?
They was right there.
Right there.
Is what?
You not only did you disrespect the organization, the players, your wife and family, but all the coaches who put their heart into coaching, you disrespected everyone. Urban Meyer, you are straight garbage. You are straight trash. You straight sewer water.
And
it's criminal.
Listen. It is criminal.
Look, I'm just being honest. It's nothing funny about the situation.
No.
Because you're wrong.
Let me get in. I agree with 100% of what you said. Now, I have the video, but I'm not going to show it out of respect to his wife and his family.
That's right.
Because of what he did, that is straight disrespectful to your family. The woman who supports you, who bears your children, and you gonna go out and do some mess like this? Now, look, D talking about the players. You know, like Allen Iverson said, we talking about practice. He talking about the players. No, I'm talking about moral ethics.
That's right.
And family. It's God, family, then work. Alright? It's not God, lap dance, family, didn't work.
Let me ask you a question.
And hold on, let me get to it. Irvin, before this incident, you was hailed as one of the top NCAA coaches that ever coached the game. But I'm going to tell you this. Just like they stripped Reggie Bush from his Heisman Trophy at USC, they need to do the same with you. Because what you did is not only morally or ethically wrong, man, you made a cardinal sin. And that was to bail on your family, bail on your team, and bail on everything that you have achieved. Because right now, to me, it shouldn't be no question in Jacksonville.
I mean,
the Amtrak should be at the gate, at the stadium, doors open, and they should throw you on there, close the doors, and pull that engine down and get you up out of town.
Look at this, Ken. How? Look, after he lost the game off a bad decision by not kicking that field goal. How can you send your players back to Jacksonville and you go to party? Now, I don't care. I know he had a thing to do with Ohio State and it was his restaurant he was in. I don't care. Your heart should have been in getting the team right and being together with the team.
You know what? Hold on. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to give you the floor.
He gonna give me the
I'm
floor.
definitely give you the floor. But what he said, I gotta touch on because I'm over 55, getting 55 years old. I'll forget what I have on my mind right now if I don't say it. You understand? Everybody out there who 50 plus know what I'm talking about. But what he was saying, you know what? I had no problem him staying there supporting the alma mater in which he coached at. I had no problem. But where he should have been, he should have been in a hotel room, bedded down, talk actually on a conference Zoom call with his players saying, look, right after the game, I'm coming back down to Jacksonville and we're going to get to work. I just need to make a cameo appearance at this here game, you know what I'm saying, to show the love, and I'm on the immediate flight out. I'd have had no problem with that. But when you doing this right here, that showed me where your heart at. And it ain't on your team, and it definitely ain't on your family.
There's two things here.
Go ahead.
Two things.
Go ahead, Ken.
First of all, when two become one, you disrespected your wife.
Oh, no question.
And the second thing is, when you get hired into a professional field, such as an NFL coach, you now become a part of another family. So you not only let your two become one family down, you let your NFL football family down.
Okay.
I don't understand what you was thinking about. Like Mike said, you know, if you wanted to support your alma mater and Ohio State and all that going on, there was a better way you could have handled that situation. Now, I don't know who this young lady is. I don't really care who this young lady is.
Her name is Cayman somebody. I don't know what last name came.
But
They just came out there.
There comes a time you haven't won a game.
I can't blame the gal. The gal was doing what she
You haven't won one game.
And Kenny, that's what I'm talking about, and that's why I respectfully disagree with Mike, because I could understand if you were you had a competitive season going on, but you haven't won a game. Your team, you don't know what kind of mindset your team is in.
And let me
your responsibility at that time was to go back to Jacksonville with your team and back home to your wife.
And I don't mean no harm. I respect the man that when two become one. But there's husbands that divorce their wives because the game meant more to them than their family. So there's a catch-22.
But Mike, what you saying is his heart was more in Ohio than what it was in Jacksonville. So if I look, Jacksonville, and if they go in and say, Urban Meyer, we're letting you go, they got every right to get you.
Yes, sir.
And you know what? I would agree with you. Because your heart is not in the organization.
It's not into his field.
No, if you want to go back to college, go back to college.
Well, we already know that's what he
What you gonna say, Mike?
We already said that's what it was here.
Yeah.
I don't even know why you even going around there. What I'm saying, don't misconstrue what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying if he wanted to support his alma mater and make a cameo appearance, if he was asked to do that, then that's fine. Matter of fact, as a coach, you said we didn't coach a while. As a coach, you know what I would have done?
What would you do?
I'd have had my whole team there in the stadium,
Yeah,
watching the
talking to
game. And guess what I would have told?
Yeah.
That's how you play football.
Yeah.
Because Ohio State blew the doors off Rutgers.
Now, what you think?
And I would have said, look, this is how you play football. This is what I'm trying to do, guys. What can we do right? I would have had all of them up in the stadium, just like that time we took the girls basketball team to the NBA experience. I'd have had all of them there and say, look here. We got to try to get chemistry like Ohio State got right here. We got to translate that over to the NFL. We done lost 4 games.
Yeah.
Let's watch this game together. That's all I'm saying.
That's why
That's all I'm saying.
His heart is not with Jacksonville.
His heart ain't with nothing.
Look, cause my thing is, what kind of statement is that making? You haven't won 1 game.
Right.
And you sent your whole entire team back home, and you didn't accompany them with you.
You know what he's saying?
What?
I don't care.
I don't care.
Okay,
Hold on. Look, it's a wrap.
Hold on.
0-17, like you said. And look, I didn't change. They will not win a game.
What is their record right now?
0-4 forever. 0 forever.
We spending too much time.
Yeah, we are. We are.
much time.
We
Okay.
are. Unless they make a coaching change, they will be exactly what Pedro said. 0-14.
0-17.
You still.
You 0-17.
You still
My
giving them
bad.
extra time. You giving them extra
My bad.
time.
0-17.
We already know what's gonna happen here.
Yeah.
We already know. Now,
All right.
out of week 4. Let's talk about week 4. The Thursday night games.
Pedro.
The Sunday games, Sunday night games, and the Monday. I want to know who was your Super Bowl, who was your Kool-Aid, and who was your Super Bowl. Let's start with Pedro. Go
Well,
ahead.
I gotta go with my man Kobe, support his team. I know he happy they finally got him win. The Indianapolis Colts is on the board with a win.
Yeah.
And Carson Wentz, he had a good game. 24, 34, 228 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's solid for Carson Wentz. So I'm happy for Indianapolis that they got their win underneath their belts, and we see where they go at from there. They put a little sugar in the water now.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? So we see where they go at from there.
All right.
And my Kool-Aid,
Who's Kool-Aid?
my man,
Who?
Taylor Heineke.
Oh,
The boy balled out. Listen.
Yeah.
And
Yes, he did.
not only him, but also with the Washington offense, the Washington football team offense. He finally understood that he don't have to press. Don't let the defense put you into a pressing mode. Make good decisions. Be ignorant, because I love an ignorant quarterback. Because if he wasn't an ignorant quarterback, he would never threw that ball to the lawn in the back of the end zone.
He was ignorant.
While falling.
So it only takes
While falling down.
while falling down. A good ignorant quarterback going to make that pass, and it's going to work out.
He was 33 for
Yeah.
23, 290 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
speaking of McLaurin, he was 6 for 123 yards and 2 touchdowns. But guess who ain't up on here? Patterson.
Yeah.
101 yard kickoff return.
You mean Carter?
I mean Carter. I'm sorry, Carter.
That's right.
My mistake.
That's
Carter.
right.
Mistakes happen.
I said Patterson because Patterson was a nightmare on the defense. And Atlanta, Patterson wide receiver was killing our defense. That's a horse of another color. That defense got to get it together, man. We got to get it together. We showed flashes in that Atlanta game, but y'all got to show it up. But it was Carter. Let me tell you a little bit about Carter. Week in and week out, every time they kick the ball, they either kick it over his head or they punt it over in a different direction where he had the field catch. He come off the field slapping his gun it, they won't let me get it. I kept telling Pedro, boy, if that boy get it one time, one good time, and he get the right blocks, he gone. I kept telling him the last couple weeks, and Lord forbid, he got that ball and caught that one seam. When he hit the 23-yard line, I knew he was gone. He wasn't going to be stopped by anyone. And I got to agree with you. But look, the Redskins offense and special teams, when I say special teams, I ain't talking about Hopkins. That's a different story. But special teams on the return and the kick, oh, we did pretty good, man. We did pretty good.
Let me comment on that.
Go
so
ahead.
when Pedro say ignorant quarterback, I'm gonna tell you who was just as ignorant was the Atlanta defenders for letting that boy catch that ball. That defender looked at McLaurin and like, go ahead. I can't touch you. I can't touch you. I might get a penalty. I don't know what you was thinking, Atlanta, but that defender, I would have took a penalty on that one. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's a possibility. But let me tell you something. Wasn't nothing gonna stop McKissick in his aerial attack. When that boy
That's y'all hit. That's y'all hit.
The offense was clicking, like I say, and finally the offense didn't allow the defense to put them in a pressing position.
Now, what's the next one?
Well, I had to change of course.
Okay.
Because I gotta put this out there. Because I thought Jameis Winston had me scratching my head this season.
And you stole mine.
I thought he had me scratching my head. No, I didn't steal it. Because my soul water for this week is the Tennessee Titans.
Oh!
Because hold on. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why, Ken. I'm gonna tell you why.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Go ahead.
Tannehill.
Yeah.
30 or 49.
Yeah.
298 yards and a touchdown.
So under 300 yards. Go ahead.
Derrick Henry.
I'm with you.
33 carries, 157 yards and a touchdown.
That's a winning score.
Can't ask no more from your running back.
That's a winning score.
Look. Zach Wilson, 21 of 34, 297 yards, one interception, and two. If you look at the stats, you say Tennessee had to win this game.
Had to.
Man, I do not know how on God's green earth that Tennessee allowed the New York Jets to beat them.
Want me to tell you how? One stat. Want me to tell you one stat?
What's the one stat?
A Jameson Crowder.
Yeah.
He got him. He got him.
You know what?
He got him.
Ultimately, it's criminal.
It's criminal. Who's your sword? That was your sword? Tennessee was your sword. So now we on King. What you got? Who was your sugar water in week 4?
My sugar water, no doubt, was what the Arizona Cardinals did. The Arizona Cardinals went down and handed the LA Rams.
Was it SoFi? Is that SoFi Stadium?
SoFi, a loss that they didn't expect. They didn't expect it.
I'm gonna be honest with you though. Early in that game, it was a dogfight.
It was a dogfight, but ultimately Arizona came out 4-0.
They did.
4-0 against a team that everybody picked that was going to be going against Tom Brady. Didn't happen.
But if you remember, Ken, when we was breaking down that division, we already said Arizona was a nightmare.
That's what we said. We said Arizona.
It was a nightmare.
We said it was.
Yeah,
they got AJ Green, they got Hopkins, they got Kyler Murray, and then you got the defense ain't bad at all.
Some of these
nightmare, man.
Some of these things, we have to go back to what we said early, in the preseason show.
Yeah.
This is what we predicted pretty much. This is what's going to happen. How is it turning out?
Everything. Look, the running back Edmonds, 12 for 120 yards. Kyler Murray, 32 for 24, 268, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
All right. AJ Green, 5 for 67 in a TD.
Good solid performance. Solid performance. Arizona's on the roll.
Who was you?
You know who it is? Ezekiel Elliott. The boy is pounding the ball. I know you was calling for his head. The boy, look, keep your hair laid out. Don't cummerbund it no more. Keep it laid out. The boy pounding the ball. And let me tell you something about Dak Prescott. He's on an MVP run this year. If they continue to do what they do, it's gonna be okay. Travion Diggs and Parson is continuing to operate that defense at the utmost. So my Kool-Aid is my team. The Dallas Cowboys. We are looking good. We got the Giants this week. And you know what happens when you play your inter rival division players. We got to show up, stay firm, keep that program going the way it's going, and we're going to be all right. That's my Kool-Aid.
Who's sure?
You know what my sewer water is.
No, I don't.
Come on, man. When you drop an egg like Houston did, you can't drop no egg, man. What's going on in Houston? Mike, tell me what's going on in Houston, man.
What's going on here?
What's going on?
What they doing to Deshaun Watson?
Mills.
What they doing to Deshaun Watson?
It's gonna kill him.
That's what they doing to Deshaun Watson. When you do wrong, wrong happen to you.
Same thing going on in Detroit. Is I'm gonna catch up with Houston.
If Jacksonville was not in their division, Houston would not win another game. The only reason why they gonna win another game is because they have to play Jacksonville again.
Hey,
You think they gonna beat you?
I got a question on you. I got a question to put on you.
Come on, man.
What happened to Taylor?
He hurt.
He hurt.
No, I'm
He
saying,
hurt.
what kind of hurt is he?
Well, right now, he probably mentally hurt with that mess they got.
He don't want to go back in.
He don't want to go back in.
He ain't rushing his injury.
I'm not sure what his injury is. I know that he's not, and I know he's not rushing back from the injury.
We gotta look that up.
He's not rushing back.
Davis Mills cannot carry that offense to a winning performance.
Ken,
I done said that.
why do you think I asked what's wrong with Tyrod Taylor? They need a quarterback. They
It's
don't
gonna be
have one, man.
Mike,
But it don't.
I
make
got a
sense.
question for you, Mike.
Go ahead.
When Tyrod Taylor was playing,
They had that one win.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
against who?
I can't remember, but it was a good win.
Okay, go to your Super Bowl, please.
Go ahead.
They were sorry when Tyrod Taylor was there.
They had the one win.
Oh, well, we on you. Let's go.
That's my super.
Because right now, what we discussing right there don't even matter. Houston don't even matter. Houston don't even matter, Mike.
So when you say, hold on, let's back up. So when you say Houston don't, so they got a new coach.
They got a new coach.
So you say
Right.
the past coach. So it can't be coaching.
No, man, look, it is the whole organization. It is the whole
So I guess
organization.
what we need to find out, what we need to deep dive and find out, what are you gonna do with Deshaun? Either you gonna release him, or you gonna, because me, this coming Sunday, Deshaun Watson would be my starting quarterback.
Because listen, let's be honest. You're not hurting him, you paying him.
Yeah.
You paying him.
And
So he's not hurt?
There has not been no arrest.
No arrest, no charges.
Gardell didn't come out and say if he played, he's gonna be suspended.
This man has not been charged with anything.
You gotta catch Gardell off guard. You announce him as your starting quarterback. See what Gardell do then.
Goodell, man. You
Goodell.
Ripping people's name up that much.
Well,
I'm gonna tell you,
he need to be
he
ready.
can't do nothing if you activate him on game day.
That's what I'm saying. Activate him.
Okay, look, here we go. We're gonna end this Houston stuff.
What'd you say his name was?
What I'm saying.
Goodwill?
What I'm saying is this. Deshaun, if you don't want to play
Yeah.
and just get paid, then disregard what I'm saying. But if you want to play, then if you can get a hold of this here video, drop the comment. Give us your information. I got a lawyer named Tommy Files. We're going to come on down there and figure this out. Because right now what they're doing is holding you hostage. Okay?
Yeah.
So, you know, we got a good lawyer here in the good state of Maryland that can come down there and figure out who's right, who's wrong, and we can get this thing right and get something going on for you to get you on your feet.
But what I can't, but Mike, what I can't understand is this is what I can't understand. The situation with Ezekiel, it was all broadcast. How is this so hush hush? Why can't we find out information on what's actually going on?
Because it's not a solid case.
It's not.
It's
That's
not
what
a
I'm
solid
saying.
case.
Something's going.
Okay.
Something's deeper than that.
But anyway,
We spent too much time on him.
I know we spent too much. God doggone it, man. Somebody got to tell me
It's
something.
my time. It's my time.
Go ahead, Mike. Come on, man.
So,
He said it's his time.
yeah, it is. My sugar water, to be honest with you, is in the division. My sugar water is New York Giants. The New York Giants came out there and they went to New Orleans and they put crab legs in the crab cakes. You know what I'm saying? So they squeak out a win on crab legs. So I'm gonna give them the old sugar water this week. I think what they did was they made the NFC East a little bit more interesting. Because I think who they got next?
Got them Cowboys.
Is that right?
They got them Cowboys.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, boy, you got a caged animal coming in your town. Never mind. If you can't figure that out, leave it alone. Now, look, my Kool-Aid.
Who's your Kool-Aid?
It's Coach Saleh and them New York Jets.
Look.
Now, I'm apologize.
Me too.
I'm apologize. I shied away from y'all last week.
Gave you opportunity.
I gave me opportunity. I said no question. No question. I'm gonna leave it alone. But y'all made me eat some crow. And I'm gonna tell you this. I always believed in. I believe that you will be a somewhat contender this year. Yeah. I ain't saying you was gonna win the division or anything like that, but I said you was gonna finish a solid in the top tier in your division. And I think this right here is a confidence builder.
It's gonna build it. I do too, Mike. I do too. Don't you give Zach Wilson no promise.
I really do.
Don't you give him no promise because look, and that Corey Davis. Oh man, the people is back on you. The Jets, my peoples are back on you. You had me
and my Stillwater this week.
Who
is Detroit? Detroit. I was in your corner. I thought y'all was close. But man, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Pierce the weather. Y'all got another one, and I'm going. Look, y'all 500. You're 2-2. You're 500. Congratulations to Pierce the weather. I did. And guess who was playing? Justin Fields.
Okay. Look, I'm gonna apologize because I said that if you played Nick Foles, that y'all will win that game, but y'all stick with Justin Fields. My apologies. Look, and they talking about Nick Foles. Dalton will be ready now. Don't you put Dalton in that game? Don't you do it? You wait until Justin Fields prove you wrong after this winning performance he did, and then you go to. But if you start Dalton. Pierce the weather, if they start Dalton this weekend, I'm afraid to tell you, you ain't gonna win.
One last thing before we close out the Week 4 breakdown. That Monday Night Football game, man, it was a dog fight. It was a dog fight.
Hey, if I remember correctly.
I know you're gonna bring it up.
If I remember correctly.
But you said it was gonna be a blowout.
Somebody here said
50 points was going to
be. No, I said that in the Tampa Bay game.
No, you said
that. No, I said that in the Tampa Bay Patriots game.
You said they were going to
But when I told you that the Chargers was going to beat the Raiders. Yeah. That's what I said, and you asked me, well, why do you think that? And I said because of the defense.
I just asked
That's
why.
What I said. Yeah, I know you asked why. I know you asked why. Listen.
That's why.
The Raiders, y'all got a good team.
Yeah.
But you're going to run into this problem with the team that have a good defense.
Yeah. No, but I found out what actually happened.
What?
Coming home this season, they said that Gruden was so fascinated with SoFi locker room. You fascinated about a locker room? That's what they said. He was fascinated about SoFi. That you lost your focus, son. Because clearly they came back the second half.
Who reported that? ESPN.
Look, and Newsbreak say he was.
We have a disturbing trend. That's going on in the NFL this year.
What's the trend?
That's costing these teams to lose. These head coaches making these dumb decisions to go forward on fourth down and not getting it.
Exactly.
And not getting it. Handing the momentum over to the other team instantly. Listen, the last time I checked, this is still the NFL. In 1 yard, it's still hard to get.
They don't know when to make the right decision on a fourth down, man.
Okay, look, check this out.
Go ahead, Mike.
I want to step back real quick. There was one game.
How far are you stepping back?
Just a couple of steps.
Okay.
One game that Pedro just mentioned, we didn't even touch on.
What?
And I'm going to say this right now. Bill Belichick, you had that game. That game. It was a field goal away from a win. Now I'm telling you right now.
What happened?
Huh?
What happened to the field goal?
Was it push?
Missed it. You can push it. You can slide it. You can roll it. He missed it. That was Tom Brady's. Look, the Patriots, like I
It was a pull.
He pulled it right.
I bet they got another kicker coming in there.
Somebody.
But again,
Go ahead.
your boy said
What?
that Tampa Bay was gonna win that game.
Yeah.
You did, didn't it? And you skated by.
You skated
I don't know why.
It doesn't matter how you skate by as long as you get by.
I guarantee you right now, he was sweating bullets.
Look, that game was nothing but criminal.
It was crazy. But look, here we go. And now we're gonna get to the good stuff. We're gonna get to the good stuff. Hey, here we go. We got our winners from week 4. Both of them, and they 2-time winners.
2-time winners.
We got Colby Savoy and Tavion Knight. Now here's what happened. Both of them got 4 out of 5 correct.
4.
The only miss Kobe had was the game against the Broncos and the Ravens. He selected the Broncos. The Ravens won. The only miss that Tavion Knight had was the Rams.
Yeah.
And the Rams lost that game. Arizona, of course, put the BBs on. But here's the thing. They were so close in total score. The prize committee decided to go ahead and give them both the prize. That's how we roll up here on DMV Sports Fan Channel. If you put forth the effort, you will get rewarded. So they are starting to get suited up and booted up now from the neck down. They already got the top piece. Now they're going neck down. Look at here. Y'all better start to subscribe. And you hit that like button. And that notification bell.
Ding, 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 ding.
So you can get involved in these contests we run. Because you got to remember, we only run these contests as long as the NFL season is in play.
That's
okay?
Right.
So, we already 4 games into the season of a 17-week season. So y'all losing ground. But the ones who are entering this contest on a regular basis, they getting suited up. And booted up. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So look here. What I want y'all to do is tell your family and friends to subscribe to the DMV Sports Fan Channel. Because the more contestants you get involved, see, they may not even like football. But if you go ahead and put they put their entries in, and they win their little prize, you can tell them, hey, get me a cat, get me a boot or something. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, y'all go ahead on and get into this play. Because we having fun with this whole thing. Okay, look. Now, what I want y'all to know is week 4 is over. Okay.
Oh God.
Right. So now we get ready to start this week 5 prediction. Woo! And we're gonna do the week 5 preview. And the week 5 preview, we're gonna break down the games that's coming out on week 5. Hey, look, we got an early game this week.
9:30.
Somewhere 9 o'clock in London.
Get to sleep out there. Look, I don't know if you want to wake up for that one, but
well, I'm gonna give you a hint why you should wake up. I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna give you one hint. One hint why you should wake up. That game is in the contest. All right?
I don't know why, but he put it in there.
Let's go. Hey, check this out. So until we see each other again on the next show when we break out the week 5 preview and the new contest details for week 5 this week, I want y'all to do me one favor. I want y'all to stay prayed up. Stay safe. And peace.
Peace.
And also stay out the streets.